Hey fellow travelers, welcome back to Amazing Europe. Today, we're taking a look at the 10 saddest nations in Europe, at least according to the World Happiness Report 2023, an annual study that leverages 6 key factors to explain variations in self-reported levels of happiness worldwide: social support, income, health, freedom, generosity, and absence of corruption. And stay tuned until the end, so you don't miss the final bonus. Alright, let's get started. Number 10. Montenegro. Montenegro ranks among the least happy nations in Europe due to various socio-economic challenges. Despite its stunning natural beauty and tourist appeal, the country faces high unemployment rates, particularly among the youth. The lack of job opportunities and economic uncertainty contribute to lower levels of happiness among the population. Moreover, issues with corruption, limited access to quality healthcare, and disparities in wealth distribution impact well-being. Political instability and concerns over the rule of law further add to the overall dissatisfaction, resulting in Montenegro being perceived as one of the less happy nations in the region. Number 9. Russia. Russia is a vast nation, divided into European Russia and Asian Russia. European Russia alone covers 40% of the European territory. The demarcation line between the two parts of the country is represented by the Ural Mountains and the Ural River. In the 2023 World Happiness Report, Russia ranks in the middle of the list of the world's happiest countries, at the 70th position out of 137, making it the 9th saddest country in Europe. There are several reasons for this, including the impact of war, which has increased the deficit to 3.3 trillion rubles. While unemployment is low, there is also a significant labor shortage due to military deployment and high emigration rates. Number 8. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina faces various challenges that contribute to its status as one of the least happy nations in Europe. Lingering effects of the 1992 to 1995 war, political instability, high unemployment, and economic disparities have created a sense of disillusionment among the population. Corruption and inefficient governance hinder progress and erode trust in institutions. Ethnic tensions continue to divide communities, impacting social cohesion. Limited access to quality healthcare and education also play a role. These factors, coupled with a struggling economy and uncertain future prospects, contribute to lower levels of happiness and well-being in the country. Number 7. Bulgaria. The country is facing widespread poverty and high unemployment rates, leading to economic instability and limited opportunities for citizens. Additionally, corruption and political issues hinder trust in institutions and government effectiveness, influencing overall well-being. The healthcare and education systems also face challenges, impacting the quality of life for many Bulgarians. But the 3 points that make Bulgarians sadder are the lack of freedom to make life choices, a perceived lack of generosity among the people, and above all, the perception of rampant corruption, unfortunately not limited to politicians. Number 6. Armenia. Is Armenia part of Europe or Asia? The majority of Armenia's territory is located in the Asian region, but a small portion is considered part of Eastern Europe. Additionally, Armenians historically and culturally identify themselves as Europeans. Armenia is considered one of the least happy nations in Europe due to various socio-economic factors, such as high poverty rates, limited job opportunities, low wages, and corruption. However, the most significant pain point lies in the numerous conflicts the Armenian people have faced in the last century, including the recent one with Azerbaijan. Number 5. Albania. Albania is certainly making great strides compared to the past, but the country faces high poverty rates, limited job opportunities, and a lack of access to quality healthcare and education. Political instability, corruption, and weak rule of law also contribute to citizens' discontent and low levels of happiness. Additionally, environmental issues and emigration further impact the overall well-being of the population. Furthermore, we must remember that this country was under a dictatorship until 1992, a regime established by Enver Hoxha in 1944 and continued for 7 years after his death in 1985. Number 4. Macedonia. Even Macedonia, until 1991, faced political challenges. It was part of the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, under the communist regime led by President Josip Broz Tito. Now, it is finally an independent state, but we know that improving the situation completely takes time. High unemployment rates, especially among the youth, create economic insecurity and limit personal growth opportunities. Political instability and corruption erode trust in institutions, influencing citizens' well-being. Additionally, the country faces issues in healthcare and education systems, impacting overall life satisfaction. Social problems like inequality and poverty also contribute to lower levels of happiness. Number 3. Georgia. Georgia, like Armenia, is also considered a transcontinental country. Most of its territory is in Asia, but a small southwestern portion is considered part of Europe. Its capital, Tbilisi, lies in the European geographical area. The population identifies as European and aspires to join the European Union, but, as of now, it has not been granted candidate status. This has left Georgians feeling sad, leading to protests against this decision. However, there are other factors contributing to the sadness of the people in this beautiful nation, such as high poverty rates, income inequality, unemployment, limited job opportunities, corruption, and recent conflicts in regions like Abkhazia and South Ossetia, creating a sense of insecurity and distress among the population. Number 2. Ukraine. It's easy to understand why Ukrainians are not happy. However, this feeling of sadness has origins that predate the war. The country has faced prolonged economic challenges, including high inflation and unemployment rates, leading to financial insecurity for many. Moreover, Ukrainians have long perceived high levels of corruption in their country. These factors, combined with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, have contributed to lower levels of life satisfaction and overall happiness in Ukraine compared to other European nations. Before revealing the number 1 and the final bonus, if you found this video interesting, we invite you to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to enable all notifications. Number 1. Turkey. Turkey is also a transcontinental country, as it belongs to both Europe and Asia. Most of Turkey is located in the region known as Asian Turkey or Anatolia, situated in Asia Minor. The city of Istanbul is an example of a transcontinental city, as part of it is located in Europe and the other part in Asia. According to the World Happiness Report 2023, Turkey is the saddest country in Europe and ranks 106th out of 137 countries worldwide. The reasons are multiple: economic instability, high inflation, unemployment, political tensions, and restrictions on civil and press freedoms. All these factors, along with others, contribute to a sense of unease and dissatisfaction among citizens, leading to a general feeling of unhappiness. Here it is. These are the 10 saddest nations in Europe, at least according to the World Happiness Report 2023. What do you think? Do you live in one of these countries or have you been there? Would you add other countries to your list? Let us know in the comments. And now, for the final bonus we promised you, do you know which is the saddest nation in the world? It's Afghanistan, and it's easy to understand why. Extreme poverty, decades of war that have devastated the country, limited access to essential services, lack of security, ongoing violence, restricted access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, not to mention virtually non-existent women's rights. And we know all of this has been exacerbated with the Taliban's takeover. If you enjoyed this video, we recommend others from our channel, such as the one about the top 10 happiest European nations or the one about the top 10 most dangerous European nations. As soon as they are ready, you will find them on this page. Great, that's all for this video. See you next time.